Do you have a problem? Is there a problem?
No? Can I just request that the lights stay on, please? I like seeing people. So, let's face it, we all suck in time management and time planning. And we don't even know how much we suck at it. Let's take, for example, John. John is a developer working for a big software house. And each time he needs to develop a new feature for a client, he needs to sit down and do a proper estimation of the time he will spend on it, so that he can come up with a good cost. Do we have a problem? And every time John gets it wrong, and it's not just me saying that. There is a good body of research conducted and pioneered by Daniel Kahneman, who won a Nobel Prize for it, that shows that actually on 80% of occasions we underestimate the time it takes us to complete a project. And that's by roughly a margin of 40%. But luckily for John and most of us, there is a solution. FunBEE. I'm sorry, I can't do this. Can we have presentation working? So FunBEE introduces gamification that enables John to realize, to become aware of his weakness and self-improve. How does it work? Simply. Each time John needs to work on a new task, he just enters the task's name on our application. He then enters his estimate of the time needed to complete. And upon completion of the task, he can compare his estimate with the actual time taken. At the end of the week or at the end of the month, he can get a review, tracking his improvement and seeing the particular types of tasks where he tends to underestimate the time taken the most. But FunBEE is even greater when John can get his colleagues to use it as well. It allows team members to compete and get weekly prizes for best improvement and best predictions. And the prizes can be lots of free beer, or there can be more even fun prizes if other companies are invited to do some targeted advertising. The team, on the whole, can improve its planning estimates and the billing rates as well. There can be a reduction in friction brought about from negativity in management meetings. And we can cultivate a positive culture by having competitions and leaderboards. And time planning is just the beginning. Think about the possibilities if we can actually make people want to do the tasks that they usually find mundane. So I'm thinking appraisals, I'm thinking know your company challenges, I'm thinking compliance forms. If you have ever worked for the legal department in a big firm, you will know what a pain it is to be chasing people around to submit their compliance forms on time. We have two solutions. We have the enterprise version, and we're going to use the 10x product launch approach. We are first going to approach a big media company and get them to use the product for free, and get them to tell about it. We will use this experience to learn and improve our product, then contact the next 10 businesses and the next 100 businesses. And we are going to do this in every region that we choose to target. We will also have a personal version targeted for individuals, for startups and SMEs. We're going to develop apps and list them on popular marketplaces such as Salesforce, Asana, and Zapier. And how are we going to make money? Well, we'll have a freemium version to be used by one individual. We'll have a basic, $10 per user per month. And we'll have an enterprise solution. Well, competition is fierce. This is a very big market. Personnel improvement and efficiency at work is a huge market. And we have people like Work.com, Achievers, but most of these focus on a variety of aspects. We would like to specialize in the area of time planning and become best at it. Our biggest asset is our team. We have 2 awesome developers, 2 designers, please stand up. We have all of our members have either worked for a startup or are currently working for startups as well. Just to recap, FunBEE brings gamification for improvement in time planning for both individuals and for companies. It can bring about a positive culture at the workplace.
Thank you very much. Any questions from the judges, please? Any questions from the judges?
I like the sound of them bees.
What is the difference if I told employees, guys,
Social line?
if you whoever is doing the predictions of the time, they get a beer, they get a thing or something like that. What is the difference between them?
This presents, firstly, we'll have an excellent design and animated features to engage people and make it more fun to them. It also removes some conflict that might arise from having to tell people that you are actually falling behind. It can be preferable to have the data in front of them and have our bid to tell them, you are lagging behind and know exactly by how much. So it can be more positive. It's a more positive approach.
Do you think it's a more positive approach to see someone, for someone